Today we're creating some posts related to like workplace safety. So we want to pull together some statistics to do with injuries and hazards and accidents within a workplace. But you could do this for any sort of niche that you want. So what I need is a list of statistics in the UK to do with health and safety, injuries, fatalities, and negligence. This list needs the statistics as well as the source in a table. The topics can be about forklift safety, manufacturing, machinery safety, and anything similar. So let's hit go and let's get this table. As you can see, it's just for topics. It's got the sources here. So this is sick. And you can see these are credible sources as well. British Safety Council, you don't get any sort of higher authority than something like that. You know, so these are reputable sources. So what we do now is download this as a CSV. If we head over to Claude, now Claude is a sick writing tool. So this is really good for things like social media copy. So what we're going to tell it is, first we're going to add the file. So click the little plus and let's speak to it. What I need you to do is to take this CSV file, which basically contains a big amount of statistics related to workplace safety, health and safety. Now what I need is social media copy referencing these statistics and also showing reference to the source that they come from. Now if you can write me out a piece of social copy for each of these statistics, it only needs to be a sentence or two, and we want it to be catchy, have a good hook, and have a call to action. And the call to action is relevant to the statistic, and it's going to be something along the lines of hit this, click to learn more, or find out how you can avoid this, etc. But I know this is a crap prompt, yeah, this is really rough, but this is how quick and easy it is. So look at that, this is nice. Claude is my go-to favorite for writing social media copy. It just seems to be such a better writer than ChatGPT. This is what the model's for. And this is only a free plan as well. So but yeah, check it out. And then it's as simple as that. We can literally now save this as a PDF. We got our content written. Now what we can do is fly into Illustrator or whatever, or we can even use an AI image generator. You know, this is sick. So we got the research. That's completely automated. Go through. We got the copywriting, which is sick. And then go through. And then obviously we got design, whether you AI or you have a designer or AI. And then all the way through to publishing. Now you've got 3 stages here. But what if we could take this, and what if we could completely automate the whole process? We don't need to copy, we don't need to paste, we don't need to save. What if we could do it all completely automated and almost whilst we do other tasks? Now this is where something like N8N comes into play, where we connect an API or a webhook or some other way to transfer data. And we use something like N8N to automate this whole process. Now here's just a little taster of N8N. But this current workflow here, what this does is takes a transcript of a meeting that we had, converts it into a different format for them to use with an AI agent. You know, we're using DeepSeek. It's so much cheaper than ChatGPT. And what this particular agent does is it actually outputs in the form of an Outlook email, right? But it references the transcript and just sends an email. But you know, that's just one functionality of this. We can add more onto here. So we can get it to message an assistant or GPT, analyze image, generate audio. So if we take previous workflow that we saw before, completely automated, the research, the copywriting, and then we plug it into a system similar to N8N, then we can have a fully automated content production system. If this is something that is interesting you and you want to learn how to take your content marketing from the basics to the next level and build automated agentic processes and work whilst you do other tasks, then hit the subscribe button, because we're going to be talking about all this and more on the channel. And this is just the beginning. But hopefully that little taster into, you know, a modern workflow, the social media content, that's just scratching the surface of what we're going to get up to. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.